What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the St. John's versus Butler college basketball matchup going down Saturday, January 4th, 2025. If you like this content, make sure you smash that thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, head to Pickdawgz.com, click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. I am locked and loaded for Saturday's 137-game college hoops card. It is absolutely bonkers, but I did all the heavy lifting so that you don't have to. So make sure you check that out, whether it's daily pass or a long-term pass. We're going to have NHL and NBA, NFL all mixed in. Check that out and use the promo code PICK at checkout for 15% off your purchase. Also got products for those who make big bets, those with big bankrolls, those looking for a VIP package. These are more one-on-one type services. The added level of service where you get things like late alert plays closer to game time, where we track late line movement to get you maximum line value. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, text the number on the screen for more information, just to find out if it's right for you. But let's get to this one between St. John's and Butler. St. John's 11-3 on the year off a 57-56 loss on the road at the hands of Creighton in their last matchup. It snapped their 6-game win streak, while Butler comes into this one off a 6 straight loss, 73-65 at the hands of Villanova. Now, I will give Butler credit for the fact that they have been battle-tested over the course of the 6-game losing streak. What I will not give Butler credit for is the fact that they were up big in that game against Villanova late. I mean, they led by as many as 13 points with 5 minutes and 17 seconds to go and gave up a 23-1 run, a 22-1 run to close out that game against Butler, or against Villanova. Lost that game. It was one of my plays of the day. It was my dog of the day, and it was a collapse from Butler in that regard. And now they have to pick up the pieces and head on the road to take on a St. John's team that, hasn't necessarily had the toughest strength of schedule this season. If you just look at the ranking for St. John's in terms of strength of schedule this year, the Red Storm, 116th, but I mean, some of the teams they had played early on were not the strongest. Teams like, if I'm trying to recall, Fordham, Quinnipiac, Wagner in their first 3 games, but then they have the home win over New Mexico, home win over Kansas State. They demolished DePaul. And what I've noticed is that when St. John's plays at home, is usually a good spot for a smash spot. I mean, they have demolished much tougher than what they're up against here. Now, like I said, they beat up New Mexico by 14 points. They beat up on Kansas State 88-71. And like I said, this is just a St. John's team that just demolishes teams at home. Now, like I said, is Butler battle-tested? Absolutely. But at a certain point, you can be battle-tested all you want. You still got to show up and perform. And I'm just not impressed with Butler with what they did on the road against Houston and Marquette. They lost both those games by double digits, and even though they are tough teams, like I said, it's not like St. John's isn't one as well. And I think that the Johnnies are just the better team by a mile in this game. Butler's defense, they're top 100 in adjusted defensive efficiency. They don't force turnovers. They're 4th worst in the country in turnover percentage on defense. And the thing is that St. John's, I just don't think St. John's gets nearly enough credit for how good their defense is. This is a St. John's team that's top 10 in the country in adjusted defensive efficiency. And while this is a Butler team that does shoot a fair number of threes and they hit them at a high rate, and that is the weakness of the St. John's defense, is defending the perimeter, where they're allowing teams to shoot 34.6%. I just don't think that Butler has enough in them here to really, take advantage of that. And I think St. John's just piles on in this game and runs away with this one, especially on the road. I just don't know if Butler's going to have it here. So I'm going to take St. John's. I'm going to lay the points in this one with the Red Storm, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.